Blessed be. Shout outs to you all. In the midst of everything else, keep God first, no matter what it is you do. Good, bad, and indifferent. Peaceful protesters, violent protesters, demonstrators, those with a positive word, those with an encouraging message, those with motivating force. Everybody who's out there and everybody who's engaged in what's going on, more power to you. More power to you. Everybody's not going to get what it is that you're trying to accomplish, but the overall message is, and the overall purpose is, the inequalities and the injustices must stop. They must cease. So if everybody don't get how you're out there in support of that, then that's their business. You ain't got really a whole lot of time to explain. You're under a curfew. Before they can arrest you for having broken the curfew, make sure you're out there in support of what your real purpose is, which is making them know that you're out there in support of stopping these injustices throughout the world, throughout the country, everywhere and anywhere, for anybody of any color. You're out to support stopping these injustices from happening everywhere. Okay? I'm sorry if you don't get it, from the peaceful protesters. I'm sorry if you don't get it from the rioters. I'm sorry if you don't get it from the looters. Anybody and everybody that's out there is not out there just to be bad, just to misbehave, just to go out and be mischievous today. No, the message is what the message is. So regardless of whether or not you get it, don't get so caught up that you miss the message. You miss the true observance of what people are out in the streets doing that they weren't doing before. These things started taking over and becoming an epidemic in this country. The kneeling didn't do it. The kneeling on the field didn't do it. Taking a knee during the American anthem didn't do it. The national anthem kneeling didn't do it. You focused on one guy taking a knee when a song was playing. That's what you said, and you didn't take the message away from that. And here we are now, and it's being brought a different way, is it not? Is it not? Maybe now, let's everybody take a knee before we play the national anthem, and everybody should take a knee about the injustices that are happening so you don't get offended about your patriotism being tested. How about that? We'll all take a knee. Then once we all take a knee, then we all stand, and we'll do it all together. See how many people don't kneel and they get ridiculed. See how many people don't stand. See how many people get ridiculed. Then you'll see who we're really facing. You can be in support of both. Don't kneel during our song, but then don't stand during our doggone oppression. Don't kneel during our song, but don't stand during my oppression. Don't stand by and let me be oppressed and expect me to kneel in support of patriotism. Patriotism is allowing this to happen. Come on, man. Let's go. And people are taking to the streets now. People taking to the streets now like how mama used to come and tear that ass up when she mad and you done something wrong. You done something wrong and I done been letting it go. And when she come in the room this time to give you that whooping, I ain't come to beat no clothes. I come to beat ass. You looking at her like, what the hell you talking about? You know what the hell I'm talking about. Take them britches off. Take them off. Take them britches off. I ain't come to whip no clothes. I come to whip ass. You done messed up and been messing up on the level to now. This ain't just a standard everyday average ass whooping. This here is special. You done earned enough stars to get you a special whooping. Oh, you've been getting away with shit for a minute. That's what happened in Minneapolis. That's what happened in Ferguson. This is beyond the average. This is beyond the norm. This is Trayvon times 2. This is Tamir Rice times 3. We got names to go on and on as to how this is no longer just, we need to stand together. We need to take to the streets. Somebody got to get their ass cut, and we ain't come to beat no clothes. Nope, we come to beat ass. We come to be impactful, to say it another way. We come to make sure this time enough is done to where when it stops, somebody's thinking twice and maybe even 3 times before doing anything remotely close to this again. We ain't coming to beat no clothes. No, we come to beat that ass. Yep. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. Oh, yeah. If you're not that person and you're not about that life, I'm not telling you to go out and obstruct justice, get charged with some misconduct in the streets and then have to bail yourself out of jail or anything like that. But if you're taken to the streets and you come to get some type of recognition for what you're in support of, the police will be there. The police will be there in one or more efforts to stop or maintain peace during whatever you're doing. So you have to be prepared to be out there amongst the police. You ain't got no reason to run if they're not detaining everybody just to get you out the street. You can continue doing what you're doing. Now, when shit get thick and people start throwing rocks and bottles and the cops start acting up and then the people start acting up, now you have to maintain by staying out there and being in support of your point and purpose. Where you going? The cops showed up, so I came back home. What the fuck did you go out there for? Yeah, they're gonna be out there. These are the people and forces of authority that we're actually making this point about. They just have to see you're gonna be there anyway. You're gonna be there regardless. You're not standing in fear, you're standing in support of. And you're not doing anything wrong at that moment in time. But you gotta be prepared for them to interact or you interact with them. Okay, if we're just walking down the street with them, we're gonna walk in the street along and amongst the police. You ain't done nothing wrong. Peaceful protest. You ain't done nothing wrong. Like I said, you gotta be. I'm one of those people. I'm totally 100% walking, standing, breathing, living, and existing on faith in God. Okay. Well, then I ain't got nothing to fear. I ain't got nothing to be worried about. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If I'm talking, then I'm talking. If I'm marching, then I'm marching. If I'm walking, then I'm walking. If it get bucked, then I'm getting bucked too with it. And it's going to be what it's going to be. That's it. I'm not going to stay out there, though, and then get myself arrested because I broke the curfew. Okay, we got from now to get out here and do everything and anything we're going to do. But now you're going to get yourself in trouble because you're out past the curfew. We ain't here to actually break no laws and rules to be down one less person in the fight because you didn't get done in time enough to beat the curfew. Get your ass back home, get rested up, get something to eat, go to sleep, watch a movie, call everybody who met up and make sure they out there to meet up tomorrow and then go back out there. Don't get caught up on some technicality. Where boss at? He ain't here? Yeah, he was out at 6:30. Well, when the curfew ended at 6, why was he out at 6:30? We need more people, not less people. We need more thinking, not less thinking. What sense that make? You got all day. If you couldn't do it all day, do it between the hours that you can to be out and protest the injustices and then carry your ass in the house because the curfews are backed by the law. You got to use the law in your favor. You got to use the law in your favor during the hours in which you can. And then if not, then okay. When it's over for the day, we'll be back tomorrow. Get some more people together, let them know, hey, we didn't get arrested today. Police didn't beat us up today. We didn't have to set nothing on fire today. We got a lot of people out here that was encouraged by what we did. Okay, we're going to meet up tomorrow. It should be even more people. Then keep coming back. You need numbers to make an impact. You need numbers. So you need as many people behind what you're doing as you can get. If you buy it. If you're not, fine. Nobody's gonna be mad at you if you ain't got that in you. You living too cushy of a lifestyle to, mess that up. Okay. We had house Negroes, we still do. I'm running on faith. I'm not going to slow down too much. I'm going to keep the gas mashing. I'm going to go 100 the same way I've been going because I think I'm right. And if I'm right, then I'm going to go and I'm going to act in faith. And I'm going to do everything I said I'm going to do. And I'm not going to do it in fear, like walking on eggshells, walking lightly. No, I'm going to walk tall and carry a big stick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times faith is on the cusp of where disbelief ends. I can't make sense of this. But if you got faith, then you don't have to make sense of it. You continue on knowing God has what God has always had, and that's control of everything. Know that going out in your everyday walk, knowing that every day you got to be covered by God and His covenant, and you're going to be all right. Take that knowledge and use it. Use it. It should give you comfort.